Yes, people, Albert JTV here, live match reaction. We are live outside the Emirates, my people. But before we get into it, let's smash the intro.
Footballing community, you should know what to do by now. Like, share and subscribe. Welcome back to Albert JTV. A social media platform. Know what you're talking about. And what I mean by that is goals, ESR and Saka have done well. They've done okay. They've done well.
Yes, people, Albert JTV here, live match reaction at the red carpet, the Emirates. People, Arsenal 1, FC Zurich 0. I made the mistake. I said Arsenal were through to the last 32. I'm wrong, people. It's the last 16. So apologies. I did in the fan cam for another channel. I said last 32, but it's the last 16. People, when you do arrive, obliterate that like button and subscribe to Albert JTV. Not going to be a long one, people, man. Need to get home and eat, starving. But love to all the Arsenal community that subscribe to the channel, watch Albert JTV, and the rest of it, of course. Let me go to the comments quickly to see who's there. Is it Russ is in there? Is it Russ in there? Yeah, it is. Yeah, keep him well, mate. Keep him well. So, yeah, Judge Dredd is in there. Let's have a look. Nice one, you mate. Nice one. Thumbs up, of course. Yeah, you know what? That's an interesting game tonight, you know. Obviously, with Europa League, you're going to see a plethora of changes, which I thought would happen. He went pretty strong tonight, Arteta, to be fair. I thought the team was pretty strong enough. I don't know what you guys thought in the comments or watching this live. I thought it was a pretty strong team to get the job done. Like I said, FC Zurich are the whipping boys of the group. 15 goals conceded before tonight, bottom of the group. They're fans, though. Jesus Christ. I don't know how it came through on the television, but they did not stop for a minute one. It got a bit raucous 5-10 minutes at the end of the match in the stands. So, but if you can hear me, happy Arsenal fans, man. Knockout stages of Europa League. Listen, let's have it right. There's some decent teams that have dropped down into the Europa League, you know. So, listen, maybe people can talk about the quality of the Europa League, but listen, there's some spicy teams that have dropped down, man. Let me big up Ray in the chat still. Where's Ray? Go on, Ray, my son. Yeah, so tonight, I don't know what you guys thought. The first 15 minutes was a bit not testimonial, like, but I don't really think either team really settled into the game that well. Arsenal didn't settle in that well, to be fair to you. Let me walk and talk because I'm getting in people's way. But yeah, I thought it's a bit pedestrian-like in the first 15 minutes. It wasn't really. I think we found a bit of. We didn't really get into the game. It wasn't really nothing to report, but the goal comes with Kieran Tierney, and I think everything changed, to be honest with you. We were a lot more dominant in possession. We looked more dangerous. We created more opportunities. Great finish by Kieran Tierney, by the way, people. That's a great finish. I was right behind that Ross. Sorry, he struck it well. Goalkeeper had no chance, coming through a body of a crowd. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Familiar scoreline, as history tells us. But after that, I thought we dominated, man. We created opportunities. I thought, in regard, if I'm picking up like individual players, I thought Reece Nelson was pretty quiet. Came into it a little bit more in the second half. Sambi played in a more advanced role, obviously, and then he come back into the team. I don't know what you guys think. I would have liked to seen a little bit more from Sambi, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans wanted to see him play, but in a different role from what we've seen so far in his Arsenal career so far, a bit more further advanced. Listen, maybe he can be a box-to-box player, but we don't know because he's played in a role where he's seen as a not defensive midfielder, but someone who sits in the pivot and pops it off nicely, sideways passing, keep it nice and tidy. But I wanted to see a little bit more from Sambi tonight. I've got to be honest with you. Jesus was his typical menace self. Gutted he didn't get the score sheet tonight. I think that's why Arteta played him for two reasons, in my opinion. One, to get a bit of confidence and getting back on the score sheet, and also to put this game to bed within the first 60 minutes and then make the subs. But as the game went on, we couldn't get that second goal. And I think Arteta probably saw enough for the first 15 minutes of the second half, because obviously I think Thomas Partey came on and Bukayo Saka came on. then followed by Erdegaard a bit later on in terms of substitution. But um, Fab Vieira, there were fleeting moments, but I think at times, I think the team was guilty, and some of the individuals I've mentioned already earlier before that, little bit guilty of giving the ball away cheaply. You can do that against the likes of FC Zurich and the likes of the teams in like the qualifying group. So when you get to the knockout stage now, which we're going to be in, we need to have better ball retention. We saw that last week against PSV, where I thought our passing was awful, particularly centrally in the middle areas of the pitch. We've got to keep the ball a lot better. So Mikel Arteta, I'm sure, will be on that, and will obviously want to rectify that. But yeah, we're going to get that second goal, man. They weren't really threatening. I just think because the scoreline was 1-0, and also on top of that, the longer the game goes and Arsenal don't get the second goal, and then they get a little bit more brave and the fans are going crazy. And there's moments when they sort of, if they was going to score for me, it wasn't going to be a case of they're going to carve us open or play some fantastic, intricate bit of football. I just think it might have been an Arsenal mistake. But you know what? We held firm, man. And guys, pop any questions in if you want, because I'm not going to do a long one tonight, man. I need to get home, man, and relax, man. And of course, work tomorrow, people. But yeah, listen, we're through to the round of the last 16. I think PSV won against Bodo Glimt. I left it at 1-0. The scoreline came up during the match in the second half. But yeah, just we got the job done, man. Listen, I love a clean sheet, another goal. So really can't complain. But people, what did you make of the game? Drop in the comments down below who your man of the match was, or your player of the match. But yeah, like I said, it's a quick summary. Would have liked to see a little bit more from Sambi. Reece Nelson got a little bit better in the second, got a lot better in the second half, shall I say, sorry. Ben White solid again. Gabriel, no iffy moments. So kept a clean sheet, obviously, at home. And we're through to the round of 16. Listen, bit of a worry, just reminded me, Tomiyasu come off injured. I hope it's not too serious, because we finally got him back fit, a run of games, and we don't want him injured again, man. So like I said, time will tell. Hopefully it's not too serious. I couldn't make out what the injury was, but hopefully he'll be okay for the future games in the foreseeable future, because we're going to need all our players fighting fit, because like I said, our squad is not massive, and we can't afford to have injuries in key areas of the pitch, man. Absolutely not, man. So roll on Sunday. As you guys might have seen in my podcast yesterday on Arsenal Lounge with Lee Judges, I've gone for an Arsenal to sneak it 2-1 on Sunday against Chelsea. And I think we're going to take game with a lot of confidence, and that's a good thing. But people, this is Albert JTV. I'm going to be over and out. So smash the like button, like I said, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for your amazing support. And I'm going to continue to grow the channel, more live match reactions, and I'm going to be here, there, and everywhere as usual. But people, that is me, Albert JTV, over and out. Arsenal won. Oh, is someone in the chat there? Right, I'm going to get you on for 2 minutes. Where's he gone? Let me get him on. Where's he gone? Just see him. Add to the stream.
Yes, brother.
RJ, what's happening? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're perfect.
You timed it well, but I'm just about to disappear. But I'll stay on for another two. I'll stay on for another 2-3 minutes, man. But yeah, I'm just saying, what did you make of the game, man?
Let's call it your heart was ready to go into the resuscitation. I needed CPR throughout that whole game. It was so, oh my God. You know what it reminded me of? Do you remember the Olympiacos game a few seasons ago? And then we lost.
Yeah.
It was really reminding me of that, because I mean, that second half was abysmal. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I was scared. I can't.
You know, I wasn't scared. I just think they're not. I said it. I don't know how much you caught what I was saying, but I thought the first 15 minutes was a bit. It was a bit dead, flat, man. It was. I thought both teams weren't that great, but then we got the goal, kicked into life. More possession, more dominant from the wide area, Tini overlapping. Ben White was doing the same on the opposite side. It's a shame Jesus couldn't score. You know, I think just to get a bit of confidence and to know how it is to feel to score a goal again. It's been Tottenham since he gave the squad. So, but no, the second half. I mean, he obviously got to 60 minutes and thought, you know, I need to change this. We need to get the second goal and just done with this game. But even that didn't sort of really make. There were opportunities. What did you think?
I don't know. I felt like we kind of got a little bit complacent, but at the same time, Zurich looked like they were on it and they were ready to go, because I didn't realize if they were able to win and beat us, they would have actually got third place for the Europa. So I didn't know they actually had something to play for.
Yeah.
Providing Bode Glimt lost to PSV. I think
they did. I think they did as well. Yeah.
So you know what I mean? But yeah, I wasn't impressed with I wasn't impressed with the second half at all. I just felt, again, I thought it was unlucky from Jesus. I just felt it was a little bit like too antsy about it, but I'm not going to criticize him for it. I mean, he needs a goal. We all want him to score, but yeah. Other than that, I just felt it wasn't good. I'll be real. The second half was really disappointing for me. You know, we got life a few times.
I said I saw looking at individuals. I pinpointed. Thought Nelson was very quiet in the first half. Not many touches. Bit better in the second half. Sambi I expected a bit more, considering he's playing in a more advanced role, and then he was sitting a bit more in the pivot. Listen, maybe he needs to play more games. I don't know, but yeah, I expected a little bit more from him. Because he probably has got the ability to be box to box, but didn't really see it tonight. Who else can I point out? Tierney was good. Yeah, good to see him get some minutes. The only disappointment about tonight was obviously Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
Coming on as a sub and being sub because of injury. So I'm hoping it's not too serious, because we're going to need him. And I made the mistake. We're not in the last 32. We're in the last 16. Sorry. Apologies, people. Yeah, because the competition's so long, bro. It's winded. So I thought we was in the last 32, but it's the last 16. We're in the last 16.
16, yeah, man.
Yeah.
No February games for us like Man United. So this
No. Definitely not.
Definitely.
But bro, who's your player in the match? I'm gonna wrap up, so I'm gonna head home. But who's you stood out for you, or like for Arsenal anyway?
It's hard.
Tough one, isn't it? Yeah,
I gave it to Tierney, but
yeah,
if it wasn't Tierney, it'd be Ben White for me. I thought Ben White had another fantastic game, if I'm honest with you. But I'm gonna give the slight edge to Tierney, because once he got that goal, I felt like he kind of done the Jesus and brought up the energy, you know. So I'm just gonna give it to Tierney, in my opinion.
No, good shot. No, you know what? I won't go against that, to be honest with you. Ben White's a good shot again. Listen, you know my thoughts about Ben White. I might do even a bit of a player focus on him in the up and coming weeks. Who knows? But or other Arsenal players are available people. Just to point that out. But RJ, tell the people where they can find you, and we're gonna before I dip out.
Okay, guys. Again, Albert, thanks for letting me jump on and quickly chucking my 2 cents. Find me at Right Williams AFC, guys. Twitter handle at RJ Wills. My match reaction will be out later tonight, so stay tuned for the channel. And of course, my match preview for Chelsea will be out tomorrow, guys. So check it out, guys.
No, love for coming on, man. You caught me I'm just about to dip out, and I see you, RJ. I see RJ in the back room chat. But yeah, man, listen, it's not too cold tonight actually. But listen, man, needs to get home. People, RJ, thank you for coming on. Arsenal through to last 16. Your host, Albert JTV. You know, people, obliterate the like button and subscribe to my channel and RJ's. But that is Albert JTV over and out. Live match reaction. Arsenal 1, FC Zurich 0. We move on to Chelsea. Out, people.